Good morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Gigi Pagel.
And I'm Kelly Kennedy.
Today, student government is delivering the Toys for Tots gifts to Kirby Elementary.
Toys for Tots is an event where student government, they go to a school that's like underprivileged and they have an amount of kids who probably don't have the holiday season where they get that many toys. So we just get a bunch of donations for all the kids so they can have a good holiday season. Tomorrow, Friday, December 9th, we're going to Kirby Elementary and we're going to go to the grades TK, Kinder, and First, and we got a bunch of toys donated from RHS. And we're going in there as elves and deliver them.
In other news, RHS Band is hosting their annual winter concert next Wednesday in the Patty Baker Theater from 7 to 8 p.m. And now we go to Joseph Bianchini with sports.
Good morning. Welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Joseph Bianchini. On Tuesday, we mentioned Emma Meadows' commitment to wrestle at Chadron State. Since then, 2 more RHS athletes have committed to take their athletic talents to the next level. For more, we go over to Zane Cohen's.
This week, 2 RHS students have committed to colleges. Senior Liam Crow committed to Sonoma State for lacrosse, and senior Genevieve Goldsworth has committed to Fort Lewis College for softball.
I went to a camp in the Bay Area. The coach emailed me after the camp, and I went to the recruiting day for him, and he just made me an offer.
Last week I went on my visit to Fort Lewis, my unofficial, and just like when I saw the campus and met the coach and stuff is like when I knew.
Twin sister and former teammate Jenilyn Goldsworth has seen her working hard through all her years playing.
I'm really proud of her. She's been working really hard for a really long time, and I'm really proud that she got to where she is, and she's finally happy with where she is.
Crow's teammate Tanner Cantwell sees his play and how it will transfer onto the college field.
His coachability and his understanding of the game really helps him on the defensive.
And now it's that time. We asked you guys to submit your top plays to be featured on broadcast, and you guys delivered. 11 top plays were submitted. Now, unfortunately, we are not able to show all top plays each broadcast, but if you submitted a play that wasn't able to make the cut for this broadcast, continue to submit your plays for future broadcasts. We start things off on the pitch. Rosal is pushing the pace where they pass back to Lincoln Crow for an absolute missile of a goal. My man should have gone to Qatar to play in the World Cup because maybe the U.S.'s offense would have been able to score more than 1 goal if he was on the team. Next, we take it over to the wrestling mat. Ethan Lyman is dancing with his competition from Antelope, and watch this. He gets his opponent in a headlock and levitates to make this dude feel the hurt. Let's go back and freeze frame this. This dude is mid-air at 90 degrees. Lyman would go on to win the match in impressive fashion. And for our final 2 clips, we take it over to the basketball court. We'll stick with the theme of Antelope athletes getting embarrassed. Daniel Chigbu gets the ball at the top of the arc and hits number 12 with as good of a step back as you'll ever see. Just look at how lost 12 is. Even though the pandemic has died down, my man is still practicing social distancing. Mad respect. And we cap off the top plays with a super impressive clip from Ethan Oakleberry. First, my man plays excellent defense on the drive and gets himself the ruthless 2-handed block. Then he gets the rebound. He then pushes it in transition. He's got shooters all around him, but Oki opts to keep it himself and get the smooth layup. The defense, the board, the bucket. If there was a basketball equivalent to art, this would be it. Next Friday's broadcast, we will do it again, but because it's our final broadcast of the term, I will be breaking down the top plays of the entire fall term, not just this past week. That means football players, volleyball players, golfers, tennis players, and anyone who's got a top play from the first half of the school year can submit their play into the link in our Instagram and Twitter bios at EOT Sports. The deadline will be by Thursday morning. When we get back from break, we will be back to the normal top plays of the week like we did today. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Joseph. With Overwatch 2 having a rough launch, Blizzard is hoping to win back fans with Season 2 of the game's Battle Pass. Like the release, it's had its ups and downs, and unfortunately this has mostly been downs. One up though is the new hero Ramatra, who I think is going to revitalize the tank role. Ramatra is an Omnic leader that can phase between 2 different forms, similar to how Bastion switches to turret form. His gameplay has an aggressive feel, making him more of an attack tank. With a fun playstyle and an amazing voice, he is sure to be a fan favorite.
I will break before I yield.
This season, we also get the game's second Mythic skin, and unfortunately, this is one of the downs since the skin is for Junker Queen. The skin is decent with the Zeus kind of feel, but it's definitely disappointing compared to Cyber Demon. Despite the disappointing Mythic skin, we did get some pretty cool skins this season, with my personal favorite being Poseidon for Ramatra. Along with the new Battle Pass, we also get a new map, Shambhala Monastery. I personally love this map. It has a great atmosphere, and I love fighting in the cave area. The maps Blizzard World and Rialto also made their return, replacing Gibraltar and thankfully Hollywood. And finally, with the new season comes a new patch, and this one is bad. The primary of this patch has definitely been Sojourn's so-called nerf, but all they really did was make her even more broken. Her railgun's headshot multiplier was reduced and the damage drop-off was increased, but this really makes no effect because the railgun can still one-shot and nobody hits from beyond 40 meters away. Along with these useless fixes, they also raised her base damage and reduced the charge of her railgun during her ult. What a fix. This season brought maybe 2 good things, but the rest sums up what Overwatch 2 has been from day one. Disappointing. And now, we go back to news.
Recently, an RHS student has started an internship for the CTE program. We got Tyler Bradford with more.
Senior Victoria Benavides has been working with Flint Construction on a CTE internship for the last couple of months.
So what I do, I'm part of the CTE program that the school has here. I intern for an engineering company, which is like 10 minutes away, called Flint Builders. What I do is I do a lot of engineering stuff. I do takeoffs, which are just, they give me sections of blueprints for a project we do, and I do a lot of the calculations and how many panels we need for this building, how much insulation we need. I do a lot of that.
With being a student in the internship, Benavides attends a class every Wednesday to expand her knowledge in the business part of the industry.
So every Wednesday I go to the Independence School and we do a business class with Sierra College, and there's a lot of kids from other schools doing the CTE program too. So I get to meet a lot of kids from different schools.
Having learned about this program by accident, Benavides has enjoyed every moment of it so far.
When I finished the engineering classes, I was able to get an internship, and it was really cool because I found out about it totally by accident.
Benavides has been able to learn a lot of high-level programs during this internship with Flint Construction.
I learned a lot from my internships, a lot of professional programs that they use, how it really works in the real world, and you're talking to a lot of people, a lot of professional engineers, a lot of professional architects in my department, and it's really cool.
That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.